Hey folks, John Monson here. Recently I had the opportunity to go back to the Goodwood Revival in England. Hadn't been back since COVID. So I took some videos and I'm going to post them over the next few days on the channel, and I hope you like them. If you do, like, subscribe, and please send some comments. I'm always interested to hear what people think. The first of these is actually very simple, just the cars that are parked in the field around the cricket match, which precedes the revival meeting. I hope you enjoy, and I'll show you more of what is definitely the biggest, greatest, and comfortably the best historic car meeting anywhere in the world. Enjoy. So here we are at Goodwood on the Thursday. The traditional cricket match is taking place. One of the things I always like to do when I come here in this relaxing build-up to the 2023 Goodwood Revival is take a look through the parking lot and see what we've got, because there's always fascinating cars, and none more fascinating than this beautiful Alfa Romeo. What a gorgeous car. I think that might be a Twyman car, and from the sublime to the ridiculous, or whatever term you want to use, a Triumph 2000 estate. My dad had one of these in Ireland, which I remember specifically because as we were driving to the west of Ireland one day and everyone was in the car doing about 60 miles an hour, the rear hood just opened. A beautiful Series 1 3.8 Jaguar E-Type in that opalescent red, dark red color, sitting beside Medino. Beautiful Ferrari, lustrous paint in this thing, really nice. 246, I think. Lovely car, timeless classic. Prices of these things have gone crazy in recent years. A good friend of mine owns a slightly warmed over for more reliability. And then the Everyman Classic, an MGB, and a Morgan Plus 4. Over to the other side of the States, we have a Pontiac from the 50s. Lovely car, really nice color, in whatever that color is. It's not my specialty in any way. And this is a Safari, a Laurentian Safari, you can see here. Classic Mercedes SL, one of the all-time great cars, sitting beside a Triumph Herald. Also one of the all-time great cars in terms of its suspension setup. Used to lend several of its front suspension parts to single-seaters in the 60s. I think I'm correct in saying that the early McLaren Can-Am cars, M1A I think, had maybe a Triumph Herald upright in it. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong about that. And then we have the Daimler SP250 or Daimler Dart, with the William Taylor 2.5 litre V8. Lovely car. never really developed the way it should do because Jaguar didn't want it to. Had an interesting habit of the doors flying open as you went round corners. Terrible steering. A lot of them were modified, pretty much in period, but certainly in recent years, to change them to rack and pinion steering, and really transform them. Lovely car, actually. Then another Series 1 E-Type, this time a 4.2, the later Series 1, and then a collection of Jaguars. This is a Jaguar Mark II. You can tell the difference from the side between the Mark II and the Mark I. The Mark II has chrome here. The Mark I is metal color coded. It's a 3.8, but not a Coombs. And then lurking beside it is just a lovely vintage pre-war Bentley Drivers Racers Club. I'm not a Bentley expert, but these are timeless entities. Austin taxi. There will be endless Land Rover Defenders, a big Healy 3000, another Mark II Jag, and as you can see here, the difference. Here's the chrome on the side with this one, and here's the metal on the side with this one, Mark I. I own a Mark I myself, which lives in England. It's basically a family car, having been bought new by my wife's uncle in 1957. 3.4, beautiful car, beautifully presented. My one has discs all around and did have front period. That looks like an original walnut dash. You can see the wood crazing in it, so it doesn't look as though it's been restored. A Javelin, a real niche car from the north of England, made in Bradford. They made the Jupiter and the Javelin. Lovely little car. Sunbeam Alpine. When they dropped a 260 V8 into it, became the Sunbeam Tiger. And then, of course, they dropped a 289 into it for the Mark II. You see this car anywhere else in the world and you'd say it must be a kit car or a replica, but not at the Revival. There's more than a sporting chance that this is a real Porsche. I think it's a 550. Again, I'm not an expert, but they were pieces of jewelry. Over there you go. Again, quite a mix. Another Javelin, a Woolsey, Series 2 E-Type 4.2, a big Aston, the AM V8, and a 289 Cobra. I think they're the loveliest of them, understated, and of course the Daytona Coupe. I don't know whether this is one of the real ones. It might well be. It has a Festival of Speed sticker, so it could well be. So that's just standing around here in the parking lot. I'm gonna show you lots more cars over the next few days as we go through what is, no question, the best historic race car meeting in the world.